If you've been wanting to try a cool toned, sultry look, but you can never seem to get it right, keep watching. I'm showing you exactly how to achieve this gorgeous, sexy glam today. It's simple and it looks good on literally everyone. Going in with primer, this is my favorite right now. It's the Blur and Hydrate Primer from Refi. I go in with the Dior Forever Star Glow Filter just to the tops of my cheekbones and my forehead. For foundation, I'm going in with a tried and true, the Dior Forever Glow Foundation. I first worked it into my brush, and then I'm buffing it in from the center of my face, working outwards. Also, for reference, I'm in the shade 1N. Look at the glow. Look at just like the perfection that foundation is. Adding some concealer to the outsides of my eyes. I prefer not to conceal my under eyes the typical way. Start a lot lower and very slowly, using like a patting motion, drag upwards until just where my eye bags start. There's less product sitting on my under eye. I also don't completely cover it up. I think that it looks really pretty and adds dimension like to my face. I didn't even say, but I'm using the Lancome concealer. And with the brush I use for foundation, I just like to kind of blend those two in together so there's no weird harsh lines or you can't really see where the concealer starts and where the foundation is. Adding shadow back into my face, aka contour, using my Westman one. I like to go directly on or slightly below my cheekbone and right under the brow bone. Oh, and obviously the orbital bone. Adding a tawny beige shade for blush. I'm using my favorite blush probably of all time. This is the shade Mimi from Westman Atelier, and I'm focusing it on the apples of my cheeks, slightly dragging downwards for that supernatural look. Adding some bronzer to my forehead, down the temples, and to the tops of the cheeks. I'm not being super heavy-handed, but I still want to look like bronzy. Of course, working in very thin layers, adding a little bit at a time until I like how it looks. Setting as per usual, doing my backward setting technique. With the shade Highlight from the Huda palette, I'm carving my eye out, but instead of going like this, I'm keeping it a little bit more straight towards my orbital bone and then dragging up and out to really elongate and enhance the shape of my eye. Something like that. Then with the shade Unapologetic, sweeping that as close as you can to your lash line and very, very subtly diffusing it upwards. Sweeping whatever is left over on my lower lash line, putting in the tiniest amount of faux fur all over the lid, kind of to smoke it out, but also bring in that beautiful, like, rich brown tone. I love the contrast of brown and black, so I'm taking a black eyeshadow and just defining my upper inner corner. And then, of course, doing a tiny little wing. Lining with a black pencil. I need so much focus for this. Some clear brow gel, but do your brows however you like. Taking the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand to obviously contour my lips, but I'm also going to use it as an actual shade. Going over with a little bit of Blankety from MAC and a little bit of Stone from MAC. Gorge. Some mascara. I'm using the One Size one. Okay, and we're all done. That is my cool toned winter sultry glam. So pretty, it's sexy. It was so simple. I feel so confident in this kind of makeup. I hope you try it. If you do, let me know. Bye.